Good morning, good morning. Oh boy, life has its things. I feel overwhelmed today because I just got a lot of stuff going on, man. I got a lot of stuff going on, and sometimes it just all comes at once. But we gotta laugh about these things so we can feel better and handle things in a much happier way. Cause damn, it's not bad things. Glad everything is good. I gotta be happy. I gotta be happy because I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be alive one more day. Blessed to have a beautiful family. I'm blessed to have wonderful friends. I'm blessed to be conscious and to receive information. Today I want to talk about why this time is the best time for you to invest in yourself and invest financially. So I guess I must start by saying, well, first of all, if you're listening on IG, oh man, I get tired of repeating myself. No, I don't. I don't get tired of repeating myself. I like repeating myself. I like to be the person that just keeps on saying things. Why? Because I remember I used to listen to people like Les Brown, motivational speakers, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, which I keep talking about, Art Williams, and all types of different motivational speakers. And it would get to a point where they would keep on repeating the same thing all over again. And at least it felt that way. And it wasn't that they were repeating the same, good morning, whoever's coming in, good morning. So I want to talk today about why this is the best time for us to invest in ourselves and invest and create a better future for ourselves. So I used to listen to these people, to these motivational speakers, and they used to sound repetitive after a bit. But in reality, all of a sudden, when things would start to sound repetitive, that's when it would kick in. When things would start to sound repetitive, that's when, I got it. That's when you realize when people start to sound repetitive is because you're actually catching it. You're receiving the information. So one quote that always stuck with me from Les Brown was that you must do the things today that others won't do to have the things tomorrow that others won't have. Now that's pretty deep. That's really deep. You must do the things today that others won't do to have the things tomorrow that others won't have. Like, that's very powerful. What are we doing? If we do things that are different than other people are doing, it changes things in your life. It changes things in your life. Things start to change. An example of this is yesterday. I was in a meeting, in a mastermind of 3 gentlemen, and we were doing things that others won't do. We were all tired, but we all got out of it, and we said, okay, we gotta do this. We gotta do this because it's the only way we're gonna snap out of it. It's the only way we're gonna climb out of it. It's like that extra little push that gets you to where you want to get to. That's where people quit. Most people quit when they're right there, when they're you're about to get to that hill, you're up in that hill already, all of a sudden you give up and you're like, shit. And then you lost all that stuff, all that power that you had. You had it all. and you just gave up. And that's when most of us give up. So I'm asking you today for yourself to do the things that others won't do today, to have the things that others won't have tomorrow. That's why they have it, because they snapped out of it. They kept going. It was that consistency. You know, you wake up a little bit earlier to write. You invest. You do the other things. You budget yourself differently in your life with your finances. You start doing these things and life starts to change. You start to change your habits and your life starts to change. You start to change your rituals. And all of a sudden, everything starts to change. So, wanted to come out and say that today, and just maybe this will motivate you to start investing in yourself. And right now, when people are they're all, wrapped up in holidays and just wrapped up in holidays, this is a good time for you to invest, because people are entertained. Everybody's entertained and doing something. So these are good times. For instance, in our business, in car sales, I'm in several businesses, but car sales is so good. Especially right now. We buy cars at the auction, and right now people are asleep. The people that usually go in to buy cars, they're asleep because they're entertained with Christmas and doing things. So it's like a quarter of the buyers in there. So now you get those deals. You get those massive deals. And then what happens when tax season comes? You go out ahead and you sell those cars in tax season, which is the next, it's only a couple of months away, so now you kept this inventory that you bought at such cheap price, and then all of a sudden people got money to invest or to buy, to purchase whatever they want to purchase. So, we think outside the box, we do these things, and our lives start to change just by thinking about outside the box. So what are we doing that's different? What are we doing that's different than anybody else? Are you receiving mentorship? Are you receiving mentorship? Are you waking up earlier? Are you reading? Are you listening to people that are raising your quality, that are helping you raise your quality of life? What are you doing? So ask yourself that. And as I always say, align your thoughts with your visualization. Your thoughts help you visualize. And that visualization creates things. It attracts people into your life. It attracts circumstances and situations. And align your desires with your actions. That's what most people stop doing. They want something. It's not enough just to get excited. People get excited. They get excited. Oh my God, we're going to start this business. We're going to do this. And then all of a sudden, something goes wrong or not exactly the way they wanted to. And then they give up. It's not enough just to get motivated. This is why it has to be, you have to want it. And in order to want it, you have to receive mentorship. You have to receive things that inspire you and motivate you. There's two things that are going to help you move, and it's desperation or inspiration. So in desperation, you get to the point where you're like, I'm sick and tired, like my boy Chuck Root would say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So it's like you're either in desperation where you're like sick and tired of being sick and tired, or you get really motivated to the point where somebody motivates you. And it just sinks in so well that you're like, of course, why didn't I think about this before? You didn't think about it before because you weren't listening. You were only under the program. And this is why that first hour and that last hour of your day is so important. Especially that first hour. That first hour, if you get to listen to different things. If you get to do things like this right now that I'm drinking, this wonderful tea full of minerals, okay, called She Legit, I make tea out of the She Legit. If you want to find out about that, just go on ahead and give me a shout. It's not only just about money. You gotta raise your consciousness. You gotta raise your spirit. You gotta cleanse your body. You gotta cleanse from the people you got around you. It's a mixture of a bunch of things, and I tell you, man, that we gotta do the things that other people won't do to have the things other people won't have. That doesn't make you better than them. Doesn't mean because you have it, now you're better than them. No, you just chose to do something different. And it got you to where you wanted to get. It got you to a healthier place, to a happier place, to a wealthier place. Those are the things that we want. We want to be healthy, happy, and free. Freedom comes from freedom of mental fog, freedom of not being in the program, in the rat race. Freedom comes from not having to worry about money, not having to worry about if you call in sick that you might get fired and not be able to pay those bills. Freedom starts here. It's a mindset. This is why mentorship is so important. This is why listening to something in the morning, listening to me, I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. Oh, God. Anyways, good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope all goes well and all will go well, because everything always works itself out. Like Abraham Hicks would say, everything always works itself out. So, hope you have a wonderful day. Hope this motivates you to climb to your next level, because you need to do that. You need to get a little bit uncomfortable, like I'm doing right now, doing this video, this live, and get a little bit uncomfortable with something so that you can climb out of that shell, break through that shell and those chains that are keeping you down. Oh, man. So anyways, I'm a holistic health coach. Integrative holistic health coach means that I can help you move to the next level, transition to whatever you want in your life, a different level. I'm no expert, because nobody's an expert at everything or anything. We always have something to learn. But I have experienced things in my life, and I have experienced different situations and circumstances, and I have felt pain. And when you feel pain, that's when you grow. And I felt pain, and that has helped me grow. And that led me to doing certain things in my life that has led me to this place where I'm at right now, which is talking right here and expressing my emotions and my thoughts and my journey, and helping me more and more get out of my comfort zone. So again, I'm an integrative holistic health coach. Yes, I am. And I am a financial freedom investor. What does that mean, financial freedom investor? It means that I am a director of financial freedom, of investing in passive income for S&S Auto Sales and Transport. Yes, I am. And I invest in other things too. We're starting a new journey also in the Airbnb world. So I'm doing car sales. I'm starting the Airbnb world right now. I want to move and just keep on creating more and more passive income. But for most that don't have so much money, the best way to start, in my opinion, is with something that you can touch, that you can feel, that is tangible, that you know that you bought something and you can see it. You bought it for 75% less than what it's valued at. You did a little bit of rehab and you sold it, and you made money from rehabbing it and selling it. That's the way to go. If you do it with houses, the market might go up and down, and then you're taking a little bit of a risk. When you do it with cars, cars is always there. People always need cars. People always need transportation. So you invest in cars like I did, and you start raising your income to the point where you can start investing in other things. That's just my opinion. I may not be right, but I think I am because it's working for me. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Happy holidays to everybody. I will keep coming out, doing my thing, keep coming out in these lives, getting more and more uncomfortable with myself, and just climbing out of my shell more and more, and hoping to help people in their future, and hoping to really help people raise their quality of life. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you, whoever stayed here watching me, listening to me. You guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed.